Hey y'all, it's Joanna. This is day 3 of the 12 days of Christmas, and today we are doing woodland or rustic. Make sure you check out the beautiful hosts, which is Brenda at Rustic and Lace DIY, sorry about that, Rustic and Lace DIY, and Jackie at Crafting and Mimi's World. And they will be linked in my description box along with the entire playlist. Make sure you check out everybody. Like, subscribe, and do all the things, and let me know if you like me doing this way or if you would rather me do the voiceover. I don't know. This right now is just easier for me because I think if I do a one and done or just a couple that I can do it this way, but if it's long and I have to fast forward a lot, then I gotta do a voiceover. But this to me is just quicker for all the things I got going on right now. So if you do not like it, I humbly apologize. I really do. But it'll get back to normal soon, okay? It's just a little crazy time right now. So anyways, let's get on with this video, okay? Y'all, first of all, I do apologize for this line right down this table, but that's where my light is up there, and it cannot be helped. It is a fluorescent light, so yeah. But we're to do rustic. Now look at this. Your girl has definitely got some wood rounds, okay? But, y'all listen. So, I got these. These are from his and hers. I get them at Hobby Lobby. I got these from the Dollar Tree. I got these from Hobby Lobby, which never go on sale, and these are $4.49. Okay, I absolutely love these little ones. I'm going to link a video of some animals that I did with these. Some bears. Oh my gosh, they are the cutest, okay? I'm going to link that. And then I have some of these wood slices. They're Christmas wood slices. I've got 2 of those from Hobby Lobby. I've got these ornament wood blanks from Hobby Lobby. I got some that I had. Y'all, listen. I forget that I get these. Y'all, no, don't judge me, okay? I was opening my curtains earlier and I stubbed my toe on a bag. Look at this. Sorry for the noise. More. And I don't know where these other ones come in. And then I actually bought these to do something with. And I was like, I've got wood slices everywhere. I could have done a wood round video on this, but we're doing the rustic and woodland. Okay, so let me show you what I'm gonna do. Okay, y'all, so I have made these on my channel before. I took a long dowel rod, took it to my saw. You can use a miter saw, and I cut it down, okay? You find 2 that's about the same. You could do it with these, or you could do it with these. And you just put one here, and then you would glue one here, okay? See where we're going with this? Yeah, these are rustic, no joke right here. I sold these on my whatnot. I'm not sure what they were for. 4th of July, maybe? I don't remember. But anyway, maybe they were just homespun. But anyway, look at it. Okay, so I am going to do this one. I don't know if I got any more of these. Okay. But I'm going to, I have a bunch of these wood spools, and I found them on clearance at Hobby Lobby. Okay. So I just mismatched spools. So these little short ones, what you do is you go in your little wood pile and you find 2 that's about the same size, okay? Yeah. About the same size. Those 2, about the same size. So you would glue one and then glue the other one. Okay? And these are rustic thread spools. Okay? That one is not going to hold much fabric, I'll just tell you. Now you can do ribbon, or you can do material. So I'm going to use Type Bond Quick and Thick, because it's going to, well, it says it's for wood, so yeah. You just put your wood on there. I mean, you put your glue on there. And then center it up real good. Okay. You can actually use these as Christmas ornaments too. If you drilled a hole in it and, yeah, run you a string through it or beads or whatever, that'd be cute. Cutesy cutesy for a little rustic. Is this the one I had? Is this the one I had? Oh, I don't remember. Let me. Yep, that one works. I cannot believe that I bought this many wood slices. I am going to have to make some rustic ornaments with transfers, rub-on transfers, because what am I supposed to do with all this wood? I'm trying to get rid of my stash, and here I go to the store and buy more stash. Yeah, I'm just terrible. Let me glue some of these together, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do, okay? Y'all, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, and I would appreciate that so much. See you in a minute. Alright, y'all. I cut down another dowel rod, went in there and used my miter saw and cut it because I wanted to make some big ones. And I had to put these two right here in a headlock because they kept trying to fall apart on me, but they're still drying. So look, I'm going to do the same principle, just got to wrap more fabric in. That's just all there is to it. But that type bond, boy, that stuff is quick and thick. Seriously. I haven't been doing this that long, but alright, listen. So I've got a bunch of material, and I don't know why that's in there, where that even come from. I don't know. It's anywho, I'm gonna take, and I apparently wanted to use them for something, but I don't know what. I don't know. Maybe I was just trying to clip them together. I don't know. I got this from a very good friend of mine. Her name is Robin. She sent me some stuff, and I thought I could sure use these fat quarters in, you know, my Christmas DIYs. So yeah, so here we are. So what I'm going to do is I'm looking through them. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking through them. I like that one right there. I like that one right there. I like that one. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Oh, these ain't fat quarters. This is jelly rolls. Y'all, I'm a fat quarter queen. I collect fat quarters. These are jelly rolls right here. We ain't going to talk about jelly rolling, but anyway. I think that's cute. I love this one because that's like rustica, okay? And then we can add some green ones. Well, y'all get the point. You see what I'm doing here? Okay? I'm just grabbing... Oh, look at that one. That one looks nice. Okay. So what we're going to do... Aw. Now I'm looking at fabric. I just love fabric. I love fabric. Y'all, my watch is going crazy. Everybody in this 12 days of Christmas is talking. And anyway, so what I'm going to do is take this and put this up, because I don't know where all that fabric's coming from. I'm not worried about this edge right here. I'm not worried about this edge because we're going to cover it up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to snip and rip. Now for the little ones, I'm going to use a smaller piece here. Sorry about that. These do not rip straight. They get bigger as you go. Oh, goodness gracious. Anywho, all I'm going to do is take this. I'm going to use hot glue. Excuse me. Put that right there. Oops. Put that right there and just start wrapping my fabric strip right around it. Ain't gotta be perfect. These are rustic, okay? And just start wrapping till it's as thick as you want it. Alright? Alright, I'm going to go right there. Now, I'm going to cut this, but I'm going to take my fingernails. Now, if you ain't got no fingernails, take your pink tool or whatever you got. Oh, it's dark over here, isn't it? I got this in front of my light. I got everything in front of my lights. Well, anyways, just take this and go like that, and you can fray the edge of your fabric real good. And then all I'm going to do is take some hot glue, just a little bit, just a little line right here, because I'm going to put a pin in there and fold that over. There is my rusty crusty one. Now I'm going to do that with all these fabrics. I'm just going to show you fabrics. I'm just going to show you one, and then I'm going to take my walnut stain. Okay, it's my favorite. It's my walnut stain. I'm going to get my finger dauber here. You can use a finger dauber, or you can use one of these brushes. I have these brushes. I don't use them very often. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And I'm just going to rustic up this. I'm just going to go at it, buddy. Just going to go at it, okay? Now, you don't have to do this. They're rustic enough as is. I mean, you're using a piece of wood. But I like to dirty and grunge my stuff. So, you know, it really don't matter what color fabric you got. It's going to be yucky by the time I get done. And that's just the rusticness of it. Okay, now you can add a, some of them I add a little crusty button. Okay, little, I have, yeah, you might know they'd go flying. I got little wooden like buttons. Okay, so those are just so cute on there. You can add a little button. See what I'm saying? I won't add it like this. I'll put a piece of string through it and make it look like, I'll show you in a minute. But what I'm going to do on some of them also is use my rusty crusty safety pins. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you something. These from Walmart, they're in the side aisle. You have to make sure they do not say nickel. Because if it's nickel or whatever it is, they will not rust, okay? These rust great. These are the long ones. They come in assorted sizes. And all you do is use like a fourth of a cup of white distilled vinegar and add a third of a cup because you want more peroxide than vinegar. Or you don't have to use that much. I'm just using this ratio. And then you sprinkle some salt in there and let them sit. Now, it will get hot and foam up. I have a video on it. And when you take them out, really, is when they start rusting. But you leave them in for a while. And just watch my video. Find it. I'll try to link it. I'll try to link it if I can remember. Anyway, I'm just going to take a rusty crusty. Where do you open this thing at? Rusty crusty safety pin right here, and I will just, now once you rust them, it's hard to poke them in, but I'm just going to hold this down, and I'm just going to poke my safety pins in. Okay, there you go. Now you can do a safety pin and a button too. I mean, that's up to you. Oh, that's cute. I'm going to do a safety pin and a button on all of them. Because that's just cute right there. So that's what I'm going to do to all these. Wrap them. Rip, wrap, and do this. Okay? Rip, wrap, do this. That's what I'm going to do for this one. So here is all my little rustic shelf sitters. Whatever you want to call them. There they are. I'll give you a better look, well, if I have a final reveal. This may be the final reveal. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I was going to put some of these little transfers that I had left over, you know, these little bitty things on these. Let me tell you something about these, okay? I've got all my packs open and I've separated my sizes. These are the smallest. I don't know if these little guys are going to fit. I mean, it seems like it. But before you put any transfers on these wood slices, sand them down a little bit. Make sure you get all the dust off and give them a coat of Mod Podge or acrylic sealer, okay? Because that's going to help your transfers stick, all right? So make sure that you sand them all off, and then you're able to, I mean, there is a smoother side, but they're really, really rough. So you really want to sand them and put your Mod Podge on, okay? Just saying. Just sand them and put your Mod Podge on. But you're not gonna see me putting these on because, I mean, I'm the transfer queen. If you haven't seen me put a transfer on by now, you never will. You can see them in my past videos. But that's all I do. It seems like it's transfers, and because I sell them on Whatnot, and I know that bores you guys. So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and do these. I will show them in the final reveal, but that one was my one and done, okay? And I'll show it in my final reveal. I've done those before too, but not Christmas ones. So yeah. So anyways, I'm trying here, y'all. I'm trying. But anyway, I'll show you in the final reveal. Okay, y'all. There are all the little what you call it? Thread spools. Rustic thread spools I made. That's the big ones with the really rustic wood. Okay. Grunged up the tops. That was rough. And then there's all the little ones with the little birch little slices, or whatever you call it. I know it might be dark in here. I'm sorry. But ain't they cute? Make sure you check out everybody in the playlist, the hosts, and the entire playlist. Okay, and here are the little ones that I did with the transfers. Y'all should be used to me doing these by now, but these are teeny tiny wood rounds, and I added a rusty crusty bell that I made. I don't know if you can see them. Let me pick one up. And now it won't focus. See it? And I just strung that down. Strung it down the back of it. And then tied a knot in the top so it can't come off. But yeah. There's 4 of those. And 4 of the same. Just different size wood slices. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate you being here. You know you are a blessing. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.